What's up guys, I'm doing another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing new Echelon levels as well as a new Blackout map and a whole bunch of other stuff too. So this is going to be a really exciting video and I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure you give the video a like rating and also hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. That way you guys are staying up to date on all the latest Black Ops 4 information and news and videos and stuff. So first off, let's actually talk about the paint can update that came out yesterday, first on PlayStation 4. So if you guys don't know about the paint cans already, paint cans are the way you are able to actually unlock camos and stuff in Blackout. So if you get enough paint cans for each weapon, you're able to get that weapon gold, and then once you get every weapon in that class set gold, you're able to unlock diamond camo for those specific weapons, and then once you've unlocked diamond camo for every single weapon in Blackout, then you can unlock dark matter camo. So I posted a video about this yesterday, explaining exactly how you unlock each camo in Black Ops 4's Blackout mode. And this camo progression has come under flack from the community. A lot of the community has been actually criticizing this, saying that it doesn't take any skill and that it just rewards people for playing and that it doesn't actually mean anything by going for paint cans. That this paint can system isn't, what they should have. That they should actually have like kills and stuff or headshots or whatever like they do in multiplayer and in zombies. Well, basically, what David Vonderhaar, he's the studio design director over at Treyarch, he's been constantly on Twitter over the past day talking about this system. And one thing that he did say about this was just that he says is that if Treyarch actually made this camo progression system based on kills or on headshots or something like that, then a majority of the community would be complaining that they can't actually find that gun. So if you want to get, say, like the swordfish done, oh, I can't find a swordfish on the Blackout map. This is the stupidest way to unlock camos for it because I can't find the weapon anywhere. And it would all just be based on RNG, on like the population of that gun spawning, and about actually like finding that gun and then actually just trying to get kills with it and stuff. And basically he was saying that, hey, if we were to change this up and if it were to be a different thing, then the community would complain and whine about that. And this is the best way to do it, is because you don't need to pick up specific guns and do specific challenges with each gun. You can just pick up these paint cans and then use them for the guns that you actually want to get done. And I personally agree with Vaughn on this, but he actually talked about this a little bit more on Twitter. He was saying that not everything in the game has to be about rewarding you for kill/gun skill. I like the emergent stories, alt behaviors, and overall variety and spice. I appreciate you hardcore gun skill elites. I do, but for the game to grow, it has to work for everybody. And then he went on to say, in all seriousness, Blackout is not competitive multiplayer. We are going to do things that live somewhere between MP and zombies. Some will dig it, some will not. It's all good. Character unlocks are not always skill-based either. Let's have some fun and try some new things. So I actually really do agree with Vaughn on this. That having headshots and kills for weapons and stuff like that, for Blackout, to get like mastery camos and stuff, would honestly be a bit much in a game like Blackout, where there's no respawns and you can't, you don't have a creative class, so you can't get any weapon you want. Whereas like multiplayer and zombies, you can actually get whatever weapon you want and work towards that in a game. And you also have respawns too. So if you were to try and do say 100 headshots for a single gun in Blackout, that would take you so long to do. Because just picture all the different weapons in Blackout. There's 33 different weapons that you can use in Blackout, and trying to find every single weapon and get 100 headshots or kills or whatever with each weapon would honestly be kind of ridiculous. Especially because once you start getting a lot of the really common weapons done, you might find that, okay, well now trying to get 100 headshots with something like the Essex is going to be really rough. And you by the time you actually are starting to work on that, you're probably not going to find the Essex around. You're going to be looking for it, and you're like, dude, why can't I find any Essex spawns? And then you're going to hop on Twitter, complain to Vaughn about it. So I think that this is the best system, and it works out good. So the paint cans, it's a little bit of a weird system, but hey, at least we have mastery camos in Blackout, and it doesn't take skill. It just takes time played, and everybody can enjoy it. Everybody can hop in, get some paint cans, and can rank up their guns with camos and stuff. And it helps benefit everybody. You don't have to be a hardcore player in order to get this. And it also caters towards some of the casual players, which honestly, like, as much as hardcore players hate that, I think it's a good thing. Hey, why not let some of these casual players actually unlock the camos? So now let's talk about the Echelon levels. So Treyarch studio design director, once again, David Vonderhaar on Twitter, he has confirmed in a tweet that more Echelon levels past level 80 are going to be coming here soon to Blackout. So somebody tweeted at Vaughn and said, he's already 80 with a star, what merits? He's literally playing just because he likes the game. And Vonderhaar responded to him, said, yes, I've said repeatedly, we're working on it, aggressively. So Vaughn says that there will be levels and more Echelon things coming to Blackout, but they haven't confirmed whether or not there's going to be actual levels coming beyond the initial 80 Echelon level limit, or if there's going to be an option to Prestige. He did say a while back that they would rather not have Prestiges in Blackout, that they would rather just add more levels, but they haven't done anything about it yet. And so this also kind of goes back to what Vaughn said back in November of last year. So this is an article that I pulled up from Charlie Intel that was posted on November 28th, 2018. And once again, all these things are going to be linked in the video description, so if you guys want to open that up, look at all these sources and stuff, you can. But back in November of 2018, Vaughn was talking on Twitter about, you know, upcoming things to Blackout and saying that they're going to be trying to add in more things to the map and stuff, and that Treyarch is more interested in adding things to the current Blackout map rather than adding a brand new map and making, you know, a whole different map, sort of like how PUBG does. PUBG just makes new maps. They don't really update the current maps with new areas and stuff. They just put out a new map. I mean, they have that new like winter map that just came out fairly recently. But back in November, Vaughn said in response to the new levels, he says that they will be adding more Echelon levels to Blackout and that they are awaiting assets and design behind those before it's ready to go. So that was clear back in November, that they're awaiting like the assets, probably like the emblems and other stuff as well. And most likely another thing too that they're waiting on, you got to think about, is they also probably have to design more characters, because if it's just levels and you don't get any rewards beyond, say, maybe a calling card or more like an emblem, then it's going to be kind of pointless, other than just for the sake of saying, hey, I'm now level 100 or something. So they're probably waiting the new characters, creating new characters, emblems, as well as the like actual Echelon like emblem thing, like the actual rank icon. Plus, you also got to think that they're also, if they have new characters, then they got to get new voiceover lines and stuff for those characters as well. And since most, like a lot of the hardcore players have been Echelon 80 since November and late last year, such as myself, even if they only add in 20 more Echelon levels, a lot of these hardcore players, and not even like super hardcore players, but a lot more of these even casual players, are going to be able to get to the new max level within, I would say, even a month. And if it's taken, I mean, the game came out, you know, mid-October of 2018, and here we are almost mid-February of 2019, so about 4 months this game has almost been out. We haven't gotten any more updates for any levels and stuff. I think it's likely that Treyarch might just add in a whole new prestige or something like that, so that way it'll take us a really long time. That way they won't have to constantly be grinding and creating brand new levels, because, I mean, let's face it, Treyarch is not going to be able to put out more and more levels as fast as the community can actually grind them. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. Would you guys rather have more levels or actually prestiges and stuff too? Like, that'd be really interesting to see what levels, Echelon levels, Blackout could go up to, as well as maybe they could just add in prestiges or something as well. That'd be kind of cool. Let me know you guys' thoughts on that in the comments down below. And next up, I just want to let you guys know that currently there is double merits in Blackout going on right now from February 1st all the way until February 4th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And this whole weekend, double merits is live on every single platform, Xbox, PS4, and PC. So if you guys aren't that max level 80 Echelon yet, you guys can hop into some Blackout and get double merits on all challenges and kills and everything like that, and hopefully get to that Echelon level 80 before they end up putting out more Echelon levels, hopefully coming really, really soon. And we're actually going to talk about the new release date and stuff for them in this next topic. But yeah, so if you guys really want to just try and get there and not be left behind, you want to get to level 80 before they add in new stuff, make sure you guys are just grinding it up this weekend. I'm going to be streaming tonight as well as like all weekend stuff as well, playing on my PlayStation 4 account. Since I'm maxed out on Xbox, I might as well try and get 80 on my PlayStation account. So you guys should totally come and check that out. But now let's talk about this last topic, about the new Blackout map and all the new changes and when we can actually see all this stuff coming out. So Treyarch's design director, once again, Vaughn, talked about this on Twitter today. He said, in response to someone who says, can we just get new areas in the map please. Vaughn responded to him saying, working on it, season 3 is coming. So the first season was with Operation First Strike, season 2 is Operation Absolute Zero, and now when he refers to season 3, he also is referring to the next operation. So the next operation for Black Ops 4 is scheduled to start on February 19th on PlayStation 4, and then a week later on Xbox and PC, because that's when the current operation, that's when Absolute Zero will end. So Operation Absolute Zero will end on February 18th, and then the very next day is when the next operation will start. So this is what has happened in the past. So with Operation Absolute Zero, when this event started, that's when we got the brand new update for Blackout that added in Hijacked, and that's the same time that we also got the 2 multiplayer maps and the Zombies map Dead of the Night, which I also have another video coming out today talking about DLC 2 and about the multiplayer maps. Those were also leaked today, and talking about some zombies and stuff too. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that video on my channel. But, I mean, it makes sense that with this new update and this new season, that this is when we're going to get new changes to the Blackout map. We're going to get a new operation, a new change to the Blackout map with new areas in the map, as well as hopefully new Echelon levels, 2 multiplayer maps, and possibly 2 zombies maps, if not at least 1. So this will be really exciting. But yeah, so Vaughn says that we will be getting some new areas in the map in season 3. So on February 19th, we are actually going to see some new areas in the Blackout map. We don't know exactly where or what they're going to be just yet. We don't even have any leaks or any thing about it just yet. But I'm sure as time gets closer to it, we'll find out more and more and more. But this also brings up the question about how much they can really do to this current Blackout map. How much are they really going to be able to change and add to this current Blackout map before they have to create a new one? Because you can only put in so much playable space into the map, because you have to have these areas that are kind of wooded areas that don't have anything. You have to have these desert areas and separation between each kind of map section. Because as you guys all know, between something like, say, array and firing range, there's that forest. There's no area there per se. There's no actual like map or anything like that. It's just, you know, hills and forests. You can't have every single section of the map be like a multiplayer map from a previous Black Ops game or something like that. You have to have some of these areas that really don't have anything there, just to kind of like really kind of create this world and kind of seal like the immersion of it as well too. So I would expect maybe with season 4 we might actually get a brand new map. I could see Treyarch introducing, hopefully, at least, they're obviously going to at least do 1 new area of the map, but I could see Treyarch doing maybe 2 or 3 with this update, and then finally with Season 4, after this next operation ends, after Season 3's operation ends, which would probably be sometime about maybe mid-April or so, is when we're actually probably going to actually see a new Blackout map. So that's really exciting. Let me know you guys' thoughts on this in the comments down below. What would you guys like to see Treyarch add to the current Blackout map, and what would you guys like to see for a new Blackout map? Let me know all this stuff in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got a lot of great videos coming out today, as well as streaming tonight. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.